When last we left off with Black Mirror 2, we were talking to Bobby here, and he's a really chill dude. He's a cool guy. But, we need to feed him because he is hungry. And apparently, my phone says I need to take supplements. So I'm gonna do that. See, it's funny because my graphic design class, I have almost a perfect grade. In this class, I'm struggling to keep my A. I don't think marketing is for me. Yeah, I don't think it's for me either. To be quite honest. Like, I know how to make good designs, and that's about fucking it. Which, I get that's, like, part of it. But, Also, for everyone that may be confused watching the VOD later, me and my friend Chicky here are in colleague for arts. And her colleague is making her do things related to marketing. Anyhoozles, we're gonna go and try to get Bobby here some food. So we can actually look at things. Let's do that. Why don't we do that?
The clock on the tower is huge. However, it seems to have stopped. That must be the town hall. There's no church in the village, but I saw one on the way here. The houses here look just as dilapidated as the rest of the place. The village comes to an end less than 100 yards from here. I hardly think there's a quaint alleyway, a picturesque canal, or a peaceful courtyard hidden around the corner. Actually, I'm quite sure there isn't.
This is just a very tiny place. Tiny, tiny land. So let's go into the pub and see if we can't, like, get Bobby some food. Oh, okay. Let's see.
The building looks like it was renovated years back, but has been completely neglected ever since. There's dirt and dust all over the walls. A hose pipe would work wonders.
This would make a great power wash simulator level. Like, look at all the nooks and crannies.
The pub looks anything other than promising. If I was a routine tourist, it would never cross my mind to go in there to get a drink, let alone to eat.
Okay, menu.
I can scarcely recognize what's on the board. It must have been written weeks ago. The wind and the rain have done their worst since then. Taking into account this country's food culture and the look of the pub, I'm not gonna go to the trouble of decoding the culinary delights.
Man, I'm still upset we don't get to have, like, Harry and his wife's cooking anymore. I think her name was Mary? I don't remember. She didn't even get a fucking speaking role.
An overturned beer keg. Pure show for the tourists, I reckon. Even here, they're hardly likely to still get their beer delivered in wooden barrels.
Why not?
Empty. Exactly like in this place here. Some hand towels which have been hung out to dry. The rooms above a pub are traditionally inhabited by the landlord and his family. Even from down here, you can still see stains on the towels.
Ew.
But I don't need one anyway.
Bench.
That's gotta be Willow Creek's bench.
The one and singular bench. The only one there is. Oh, again.
I don't know what these kind of windows are called. There are lots of little glass panes and a lead lattice. They're much cheaper than big panes, since you can use broken pieces in them too.
o'clock. I must turn on my thing. My timer.
The pub's still shut. I'll have to come back later.
Here we go. And darn it. Sorry, I just noticed the ghosting here, and it's very distracting. We're getting out of here now. I guess we'll have to go to the fairgrounds to... Oh, no! Dang it. Alright, more things to look at.
Public festival. Only without a public. There's barely a dozen folks here. And at least 2 stalls, and the swing boats have already shut up shop. It's simply not worth it.
Would they have even set up a fair here? I just read what you sent, Quiz, and lost all the IQ points I just gained from working on my paper. Oh. Oh no. So my post made you
Willie's
lose
Texas
points?
Chili. Now that sure makes me feel right at home.
Yeah, that wasn't her post. That was like the assignment post.
I don't reckon I'm gonna make too much progress here at the fair.
Hang on. Sorry, the audio kind of dies out
What the
here.
hell?
Sorry. Pat, pat, pat. I received head pats! Thank you, Canuck. Let me reread. Yeah. Because, like, the post for context I posted last. But yeah, I haven't even started her post yet. No, stop moving, Darren. Sorry, we'll focus on the game now.
Huh. Gas bottles. A red and a blue one. Probably to fuel the grill, but I wouldn't bet on it.
Hmm.
Chili, hot chili, super hot chili, Guatemalan hellish hot chili. Well, looks like they might be selling chili here.
It might be the only thing we can get poor fucking Bobby, too.
A chili stall. A bit tatty. And it doesn't look like there's too much going on.
Bit tatty, damn.
A chili stall. A chili stall.
Hi, Tom. Son
Hi
of a
there.
bitch.
What would you like? Normal or extra?
What?
Normal chili or extra hot chili?
I'm not too sure just now.
Nobody gets paid for just standing around.
All those other folks can wait.
Not exactly backwards and coming forwards, are we? I like it. What do you want?
Okay, then. I don't want to accidentally risk, like, not getting him to talk to us, so we'll start with Willow Creek. Because we're gonna be talking your ear off, you bastard.
What can you tell me about Willow Creek?
No idea. I was born here and I'll die here, I suppose.
Doesn't exactly sound like there's much going on here.
So there isn't. 10, 12 years ago, it was good here for a while. You could make good money, what with all the tourists. We all thought things were on the up, but it never was. Loads of people lost money, they invested, and then bit by bit the visitors stopped coming.
Yeah, take old Murray and his hotel, for example.
It's still kind of half okay there. He's got a finger in most things round here and takes his cut. There's plenty more, though, that really caught a cold. They went bust. 2, 3 of them hanged themselves.
Oh. Shit. I guess you know it's bad when you can't even afford cost of living in a backwood, huh?
So, not exactly a lot going on round here then.
You think I don't know that? Crowds of folk from all over the place. Loads of hungry customers, you said. And then it's getting worse by the year.
Isn't Willow Creek also a bit too small for a fair?
Those clever pillocks in the town all had it all worked out. They reckoned that people from all round these parts would come here. It used to work out okay, too. Everybody wanted to come and have a look at the murder capital. But nowadays, it's just one big loss maker.
The people just aren't gonna be drawn here by a couple of carousels and a few stalls.
And who has to foot the bill for all these fantastic ideas? Me.
Yeah, I wouldn't call this murder fucking capital. Jeez. Yeah, they really, the town really focused on the worst aspects they could have possibly focused on to try to maintain a tourist base, huh?
What can you tell me about the museum?
That's another brilliant idea from the town hall. Who, I ask you, wants to see that load of old crap in there?
Huh. Well, the Gordon Family Chronicle is very impressive.
What's so impressive about a bloody book? Does it bring more people into the village? No.
And Bobby.
That bloody Mrs. Puff from the town hall got him the job. One of those unbearable do-getters, always sticking her nose in and turning Bobby against me.
He seems to take his job very seriously.
Rubbish. I know what's going on. If anyone wanted to break into that museum, then Bobby would be absolutely no deterrent. Thank goodness they didn't give him any kind of weapon.
Is the pub yours?
Where'd you hear that?
Miss Valley reckons it is.
You shouldn't get involved with that nutter. She's a few sandwiches short of a picnic.
When's the pub open?
This evening, after I've shut down the store. Those commercial Einsteins in the town hall make me keep open from 11 in the morning to at least 5 p.m. And in the meantime, I've sold just about sod all. If it was down to me, I'd have chucked all this lot here in the harbour by now. Shoved it up the Lord Mayor's arse.
How about yourself?
Who are you?
What's that got to do with you?
My name's Darren. I'm studying English literature and would like to learn more about the country and its people. That sound familiar to you?
Should it?
A fellow student of mine may well have been around here recently.
No idea.
You'd have noticed her. Tall, pretty...
Haven't seen her, and I'm here pretty much all day, hunkered down here. My name's Tom.
I mean, to be fair, she probably wouldn't have been coming here for a bowl of chili, Darren. How big is Willow Creek? It is fucking tiny. Think of the smallest backwoods town you can think of and go smaller. One of those blink and you miss it towns. This place is so small. Like, it's literally only got the one main street and that's it. There are no side streets. There are side paths, but no side streets.
Do you know anything about a black ball? It was stolen from the museum a few weeks ago.
I heard about it. It doesn't really interest me, frankly.
I'd like a portion of chili, please.
Now you do. Normal or odd?
If I'm right, then there's only one pot anyway.
Hot then.
Oh no. I hate how gloopy it sounds.
You called it right.
Oh, the mighty Lord is generous to the lower born.
Sorry. While I've never played this game or seen a lot of it before, I do know one thing about Darren. So I find that very funny. Any hoozles.
What can you tell me about Miss Valley?
She's a nutter. She's been in the loony bin. She belongs back in there too, that's what I say.
So, what's wrong with her?
She never got over what happened to her brother.
So? Come on then.
Oh.
What about it?
12 years ago. A series of murders. The murder that caused the biggest sensation all across the country was when little Vic Valley was killed. A little boy was murdered by Samuel Gordon in a stone circle in the forest. And in a very nasty way, too.
That's really awful. And Miss Valley...
Well, she's the sister. She found him the next day. It really screwed her up. Stopped eating, didn't speak to anyone anymore. When she swallowed a load of rat poison, she was committed.
Oh, jeez. And in spite of all that, she's come back out now and is back living in Willow Creek of all places?
Turned up here again a few years back. The doctors reckoned it would be better for her, but once you've had roof damage, then, well, it's always gonna leak, isn't it? That's what I say.
Only if you're really shit at repair. What is the one thing about Darren? The one thing about Darren is that he is a bastard child of the Gordons. So if you, like, go by the whole bloodline spiel, he is technically a highborn. But, you know, heavy, heavy fucking air quotes.
Bobby in the museum told me that you're his brother. He seems like a really nice guy.
If you only have to put up with him for a few hours, maybe he is. But I've got to knock about with this stupid idiot. Day in and day out. He can't get a single thing right. But everybody fusses about him because he's got it so tough.
Aw, jealous?
Jealous of that idiot?
Does he live with you?
I've been lumbered with him since our parents died. He ought to be put into a home with all the other retards. But who's going to pay for all that?
Nice to hear how your family holds itself together. I need to get on.
Sheesh. Still the same old dickhead, alright. See, I think we talked about that, but the model looks a lot like Samuel too, but with short hair and upgraded graphics. Yeah, pretty much. Hey, Bobby. You wouldn't happen to like chili, would you? Does this suit you, buddy?
I got you some chili. I hope you like it.
Oh, yeah. But I've got no money.
Don't worry. It's on me.
Oh, thanks, Darren. But I'll give you something too, then.
Oh. Well, what you got, buddy? Oh.
Thanks.
He's such a sweet bean. Oh, I guess it's quitting time. What'd he give us anyway? Ah, cool, he gave us a sparkler! Fuck yeah! Best trade ever. Oh, he must feel too hot from it. Poor guy.
Hello, Bobby.
Hi, Darren.
So, are you full now?
Yes, was delicious, really hot.
And you still don't want to blow bubbles?
do, but I don't have any more bubble mixture.
Should I get some for you?
Oh, okay.
Alright, I'm out of here. See you around.
See you soon, Darren.
Wait, what? Where is it? There it is, bottle.
I'll take that with me, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Awesome. Don't worry, Bobby, I got you. Oh, I gotta open up the cupboard.
There must be some... Yeah, liquid soap. I'll put some in the tube. That's it.
Yeah, it needs water. So can I like just go outside and dump, not like dump it, but like dunk it into some water? Maybe there's like a thing at the library we can mess with.
The library. Miss Valley's Empire. The light is off and the door is locked. I'll have to come back later.
Oh, rain barrel. That'll do it.
Well, it's water, but it's not enough.
What? What do you mean it's not enough?
Big barrel. It's supposed to collect rainwater. Although it's always raining here, that seems to have a leak somewhere.
Oh.
Although it's always seems to have a leak.
So I have to plug the barrel, don't I? So there's where we're staying. Let's see. Okay, I reread the post and it makes a lot more sense now. Sorry about that. It's okay. It happens. You'll lose your mind when I show you her post. But what if it doesn't rain? Then I guess we're fucked. Let's see. William fallen from the tower. So wait, are they blaming Samuel for Grandpapa William's death, too? Academy. Interesting. Oh. No? No. Heck. Samuel wasn't even in that area when Yeah, exactly.
Other than that, there's nothing here.
Like, Grandpa was the only one that was an actual suicide. He didn't murder. He wasn't murdered, so it's just like, what the fuck?
As long as Bobby's sitting there, I'm not gonna get my hands on the key in his jacket pocket.
And there's nothing I can really talk to him anymore about. I guess I can talk to y'all again, maybe?
I wouldn't.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I kind of figured. Okay. Hmm. Oh. I did not want to be back here again. Oh, the cupboard is now just not a thing. Okay. So my guess is that, like, there's still water leaking down in here, and this is the right way, but it's, like, got a leak?
Although it's always seems to have a leak somewhere. Although it's always raining here, the barrel is almost empty. Seems to have a leak somewhere.
Not sure what the Twitch rules are here when it comes to certain words, but Grandpa was, I guess, demons pushing him out, and it looked like a soap and slide? What? Do you mean a slip and slide? And also, as far as I'm aware, Twitch doesn't give a flying fuck about saying suicide, and I don't really... And the thing is, YouTube doesn't have a thing against that word either. It's only TikTok that shadow bans you for that shit. And a lot of what happened with, like, people going, oh, they were unalived, or, oh, they had their, like, life license revoked, and, like, shit like that is because of TikTok, and they're preemptively, like, censoring themselves when they don't have to. Oh, rope. I just, by happenstance, saw that shit.
An old rope. It's wrapped around the pole up there, and the other end disappears into the canal. I can't make out where it leads. The water's too dirty. An old rope. I can't make out where it leads. An old rope. I can't make out.
So we literally can't pull it until we, like... Okay. Darren, you're being silly. Knife? No. Can we light it on fire? No. Oh. Beam.
There would have been a pulley attached to that girder in the past, to lift goods into the storage space under the roof. For a bakery, that would mostly be flour.
Hmm. See, so how I saw Grandpa's death was the demons coming for him because he couldn't finish what he started, and they pushed him out of the window, which looked like a suicide. But I might be wrong with that interpretation. I think the same curse that eventually overtook Samuel was what was overtaking Grandpa too, and I think Samuel just took the same steps that his grandpa did. Because while they were morally dubious at best, and outright batshit at worst, they did still have a kernel of good in them to go, hey, I don't actually want to hurt people, and just removing themselves, in my favorite censorship, removing themselves from the census.
It looks like it's a bakery. Or was a bakery. Hard to say whether the building is still in use. It must have been built years ago, but now it looks rather untended and abandoned.
To the hotel, to the pub, to the fair. Maybe there's something at the hotel I can use here. I gave my cat one small piece of roast beef and now she's a chaos demon. That sounds about right. Pile of leaves.
You can hardly tell the heap's been burning. There are only a few of the inner leaves which show signs. All that's left of the paper is ash.
Okay.
And what's this thing supposed to lights up in 3D?
Hmm. So I guess let's... I meant to double click that, but you know, here we go.
A whole load of good book. A whole load of good.
Hmm.
Two typical 1 point.
Uh...
Angelina must have swapped over the old picture.
Okay, so that's just like how that was. We still got that carpet.
The carpet's been cut in 2 places, and then folded up. It doesn't seem to have been glued to the floor.
Wait! This was James's room! I just realized, holy shit, this is James's room. So this cover is more than likely over the old hole he dug through the bottom of the place. Not that we can get through it right now, but...
It's rock solid. No. Ugh. I'm not gonna find anything interesting in the bathroom.
Okay. Oh.
There's just one single match in the box. I ought to think carefully about what I could do with it.
Okay. Hello, Borby. Hey, Chevalier. Welcome in. It's still closed. Lovely.
Tom looks pretty pissy. He's not happy about it being so quiet.
Hey, Naranda, welcome in. And not at the moment, no. I usually save that for, like, the end of my streams as something to do.
There would appear to be a few different types of chili, but I only see one pot.
And most of my game dev lately has just been me, like, working on my game CGs. Which I'll probably do, like, a little work on them tonight. Because I haven't been able to work on them at all week.
I don't mean to disturb you.
So we can't talk to him anymore. Hope Borb is doing well. It's raining good here after all this time. A nice lot of rain. And I'm doing okay. I'm just trying to figure out what I need to do next. Museum sign. A
Willow Creek Museum. That sign must have cost the townsfolk quite a bit. Although it's always raining here, that barrel seems to have a leak some.
Just drop all your key items onto other items, I know, right? Like,
There's just one single match in the box.
this'll be, like, correct eventually, but it's not right now. I already fed Bobby chili.
I don't know what I could ask. As long as Bobby's sitting.
And yeah, I can't get the key for this place from Bobby. But the thing is, like, the key kind of does nothing for us if we don't get the code to this place either. Oh, oh, fuck. Now that I know, like, that's supposed to be her brother, I feel even worse for Miss Valley. Cause like the museum is literally making light of her brother's death. Oh. I think I need you to look something up, Shaky, because I literally do not know what the game is
I
expecting
don't know
of
what I could ask
me.
him.
I don't know what it wants. Like, there's enough hints in the game that I'm like, okay, this will be here, this will be there, but for like the immediate, like right now, I don't know what it wants from me. I know I need to plug out the bottom of the rain barrel in order to get water to fully fix up the bubble mixture, because it said that was right a little bit ago, so this has to be it. You know, never mind, we could just like hold it into like the water here in the creek, but that is one of the things of like old adventure games, is that they are tedious and they'll make things obtuse just to pad things out. Yeah, Bobby has his jacket off. And I've already picked up the bubble mixture and I've already filled it with liquid soap. There's this rope here that's clearly indicating there's something we can do with it, but it keeps going, oh, it's too muddy to see where it goes. It's too muddy to see where it goes.
Rope. It's wrapped around the pole up there, and the other end disappears into the canal. I can't make out where it leads. The water's too dirty.
You know, like, never mind, we could just pull on it and see where it goes, but...
Bruh.
But that is one of the downsides of, like, old adventure games, where, like, they would be obtuse on purpose. Let's see, you could instead return to the hotel and use the bubble mixture on the bird. Oh. Wait, it's off. What the fuck? We are now one with the bubble bath. Or the bird bath. I guess we'll talk with Murray about it. Oh, Samuel's ghost? We can talk about that? Fuck it, let's go.
I've heard that the ghost of Samuel Gordon has apparently been repeatedly sighted in the castle.
That's true. During the bad storm 2 weeks ago, Joseph, the homeless chap, came to me and begged me to let him stay here. He said he'd seen Samuel's ghost behind one of the castle windows. A harrowing face. He thought he would die. That's probably the real reason that no tourists come here anymore.
Yeah, sure. It's got nothing to do with the fact that Willow Creek's got nothing to offer but a couple of cheap plastic corpses. Thanks for the chat, Murray.
My pleasure.
I've got my own room key, and I've got Angelina's.
Okay. Okay, well that's... odd. Have I fucked myself, Chicky? Rope. Cause like it's not letting me pull up the... Oh, now it lets me do it.
Aha, a little bucket. Perhaps one of the
There's another horrible thing of old adventure games. Picky
It's full.
detection. Here you go, Bobby. Here's you some fresh bubble mixture, buddy.
Look, Bobby, I filled up the bottle with soapy water.
Wow. Thanks, Darren.
Aw, look at him go.
All right, this is my chance.
And the tourists are gonna say nothing?
Got it.
Like, they're literally right here. We were literally in this man's line of sight, so they're just not gonna say anything, they're just cool with it. Hang on, I don't believe shit. Maybe yoink book.
Dear visitors, it is 8 p.m. The museum is now closing. Please make your way to the exit. We would like to thank you for your visit and look forward to seeing you again tomorrow from 11 a.m.
Ah, damn it.
Hi, Darren. We're closing now.
Okay, Bobby.
I heard.
You can come back tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks, Bobby. See you then.
See you then, Darren.
Bye, Bobby. Oh, look, and he's even going to, like, double check
Damn,
the place.
I haven't got the key for the main door. I guess I'll have to wait till tomorrow.
Get out of here!
Oh, you must be Joseph. Hi.
You're putting us all in danger. You are death!
Leave me alone.
It's the curse. The curse! It's gonna get you!
Get out of here.
Death! I told him.
Great. So I'm deaf. That's the only piece of information I've picked up on this trip so far. And now, back to the hotel? Or is there anything else for me to find out here?
Well, one way to find out, Darren. Also, thank you, Chicky. I forgot if I said it, but thank you for the help. I guess the rain barrel gets used for something else later, maybe. That's still a thing. To the pub! Maybe we can get a pint this time. Oh. You know what? Fuck it. Let's see.
That's the bum who grabbed me at the museum. Poor crazy loser. Brain's probably totally picked.
I think you mean pickled, Darren. But fuck it. Let's talk to him. Why do you think we're
Hey.
deaf, sir?
What's all that supposed to be at the museum? Hey, you know me?
You are the Antichrist.
Yeah, and you're just a little soft in the head, right?
You can't deny it. It's in you. It's in your veins, in your heart, in your head.
What's in me?
The evil spirit.
What?
Oh, that's enough! Your head is full of crap, marinated in alcohol.
Can you feel it? The menace? The evil?
Oh, get off!
I don't like that this place has a bit of a Silent Hill aesthetic now. We got fog, we got an abandoned carnival, got an old town that's dead and dying. Well, it's not dead yet. It's slowly in the process of dying.
The stall's shut up. Tom also said that in the evenings he had to look after the pub.
Well, let's go into the pub. Damn, there's a lot here. Let's be nosy.
If I remember correctly, darts was invented here in England. Or was it Ireland? The Brits seem to have a talent for coming up with all these weird games and sports. Golf, billiards, soccer, darts, and all those crazy horse sports.
I thought golf was Scottish. Hold on. That's gonna bug me. I need to look now. Hold on. Hold on. Widely accepted theory is that the modern game of golf originated in Scotland in the High Middle Ages. Yeah. Is this game saying that, let's see, the main character, Vin, has the Silent Hill 2 jacket? Yeah. Scottish people, when they invent good things, become British. No! Damn it! The British can't just keep getting away with this. Map.
A map of the surrounding district. Looks like the places where the murders took place are marked on it too.
There was something there, bottles. British
At
Museum
first glance,
meme.
it looks like there's plenty of alcohol. Look closer and you can see that nearly all the bottles are empty. I wouldn't be surprised if Tom's his own best customer.
I mean, he's been drinking here since the murder, so yeah. Man, I miss Harry. So it sounds like Harry left. With no one else taking responsibility for the pub, it fell to, like, the local council, I guess. And they didn't want to close it down because, you know, it's a public establishment, a local forum people can congregate in, you know, local heritage and shit. So they got, like, Tom and Bobby working here. But they don't actually, like, own the place.
Well, I'm no beer glass expert, but these glasses don't look all that British. I've seen glasses like that in pictures of the Munich Beer Festival. Maybe Tom likes German beer. And likes to serve it German style, too. Ugh, one full ashtray. Tom seems to have another hobby, apart from drinking.
If only Samuel had tried some of his wife's... Fucking right! I'm still mad about that. I want to figure out, like, the stew she had and, like, make it because it sounds and looks so good. Not that I would know what it looked like, but it sounded
Mainly
good, damn it.
English, Scottish, and Irish specialties. Whiskey, gin, and so on.
Oh, okay.
Photos of famous celebs who visited the pub. Impressive. Even the Lord Mayor's been here.
Ha.
A pinball table. Like everything else around here, looks a bit secondhand.
Also, I kind of hate how the music is, like, quiet Route 66 style almost. Like, not quite Western, but it doesn't really fit a backwater English pub either. At least not like middle of fucking nowhere England backwater. And it feels like the place should be much warmer and livelier than how it actually looks. Like, tonally, as well as visually, this place is fucking dead.
Have you seen anything else interesting?
Yes, we were allowed to look at the castle today. That was really great. The ruins are totally creepy.
But the chili we ate was even better. It was the most delicious I've ever eaten. The trip was worth it for that alone.
Oh. I should try that too.
Huh. Well, we know Tom's a good cook. Probably the only good thing about him.
Did you see the ghost?
There are no ghosts. We searched the castle thoroughly.
At least the garden.
No ghosts.
I thought so. Well, enjoy the rest of your holiday.
Thank you, you too.
Okay, so they're a joint. They may have two speech bubbles, but it's just one interaction. I wonder if these guys are the same. I don't like you, Tom. How you doing, Bobby?
Good evening, Bobby.
Hi, Darren.
Have you ever seen Samuel's ghost?
No, and I don't want to see it either. Everyone says he's evil, and that he has black eyes and a really scary face. Tom says I'm a scaredy cat, but I still won't go to the castle. Samuel is evil.
I see. Alright, I'm out of here. See you around.
See you soon, Darren.
Bobby must be protected at all fucking costs. Oh, fuck, damn it. I'm gonna have to talk to you, aren't I?
I don't feel any need to talk to the guy.
Darren, I have never been so thankful for you to not want to talk to anybody. I'll just use the postcard.
Oh.
Oh.
Hello, Miss Valley. It's a small world.
Darren, nice to... yes, who'd have thought it?
Is everything alright?
Me? Yes, why? I mean, why not?
You seem a bit nervous.
Oh, no. I'm just with Murray about... I just see ghosts. It's just the 12 years, you understand.
Oh god.
And how could you? You aren't... I mean... Every 12 years... Every 12 years, something terrible happens. In the village, in the castle, in the forest. Dreadful things.
Miss Valley, you good?
Miss Valley, can I somehow...
Oh... oh no. Please excuse me. It's just that a lot has happened recently, and I thought... Never mind.
No. What did you think? And what's it got to do with this 12-year cycle?
It's got nothing to do with you. Fortunately. I have to go.
Miss Valley, What's wrong with her? She seems to have some serious problems. But so have I. Still no trace of Angelina. Perhaps I'll get some brilliant idea tonight.
Don't tell me we looked like fucking Samuel coming out of the fog and that's what spooked her.
Good evening, Murray. What have you got there?
A letter for your friend.
A letter for Angelina? Unlikely. Who knew that she was here?
But that's what's written on it. Miss Angelina Morgan, Golden's Palace. It was posted somewhere very close to here. Yesterday, I would assume.
Will you give me the letter? It could be important.
Indeed, it could. Important for Miss Morgan.
Give me the damn letter. I gotta...
You've got to restrain yourself, young man. This letter is addressed to Miss Morgan. And I'm not going to breach the sanctity of the post to...
Murray! Angelina has been missing since yesterday. No one in the village has seen her. Maybe she's been kidnapped. Have you considered that?
Perhaps she's on a day trip and doesn't want anything more to do with you. Have you considered that? I must think of the hotel's reputation. I'm not going to give you the letter.
But...
Is there anything else I can do for you, sir?
Thank you. You've done enough already.
So my question is, wasn't he already just looking at the letter?
There goes my night's rest. I've got to have that letter. It's gonna move things on. I can feel it. A whole load of good books. I'm not gonna allow myself a nap.
Okay. Got the hints up. Thank you, Chicky. Even with the cat butt to the face. She just wants to be a silly thing. I wonder if I have to create another distraction.
There's just one single match in the...
Okay. Oh, cup of tea.
Murray sure enjoys his cup of tea in the evenings. He really seems to like the taste. He's always sipping at it.
So...
It stopped raining and slowly getting dark. I was reading in the train that there's supposed to be a storm with heavy rainfall tonight. Well, doesn't look like that right now.
Souvenirs postcard. We probably need to do that, but he's gonna see us. Wait. Darren, are you just fucking gunning for it?
That's it. Sweet dreams.
Can I help you?
No. No thank you. I'm tired and I'm gonna go to bed now.
Very well.
I'll give him a couple of minutes.
He does deserve it, but like... Oh, okay, so it's like an animation.
Excellent. He's fast asleep. Apart from me, nobody...
Okay.
Okay, Murray's asleep. Now I can get to the boxes. But without a key or a lock-picking tool or something like it, I'm not going to be able to open the box with Angelina's letter in it. And I don't want to go looking for the key in Murray's pockets. He'd notice that and would hand me over to the cops right away.
Okay. So I guess now we've got to, like, find something to act as a makeshift lockpick. Is there a paperclip in one of these?
A whole load of good.
Did Angelina happen to leave behind a bobby pin? Yeah, or a lockpick itself.
Should I sit myself down in front of... Also, when I look inside again...
So the question is, where do I get said lockpick from? A thief? Oh. Oh, Tom! Oh.
Evening.
We could just pay him for one. Oh, shops?
I need to open a locked cupboard. Could you help me with that?
Me? What makes you think that?
Bobby said something.
The fat idiot ought to keep his gob shut.
Now then, can you help me out?
Call a locksmith. You can buy drink from me, nothing else.
Let's have a beer, Tom.
Sure, if you're paying for them both. Just 'cause I own the place doesn't mean I drink for free.
So he gets
Sure.
on the place, that
That's
bitch.
a no-brainer.
What's up? Why aren't you drinking?
I'm not so fast.
Haha, Yanks, can't handle proper beer, eh?
Tom, you didn't want to have a drink today.
Shut your gob, spacko.
You be nice to him.
You're supposed to be real handy, so I've heard.
There's something in that. My dad had a workshop. I used to help him a lot. I was already tuning mopeds even at 10 years old.
Really? I've got 2 left hands. I can't even crack a simple lock.
Nice try. But I'm not that boozed up. And I'm not an idiot like him over there.
Hey, he's not an idiot, he's just a little slow. There's a difference.
Why don't you have yourself another beer? It's on me.
You don't have to ask me twice.
Please don't.
Oh god, we're making it so much harder for Bobby later. Bobby, I'm sorry. But I need him to be drunk off his ass so I can get his lockpicks.
Now tell me, Tom, just theoretically speaking, how could I crack a lock in an old safe?
They're not so easy to crack. For a start, you need the right tool.
And that would be...
a lock-picking tool.
Aha. And only theoretically speaking, I could get one of those from you?
Do you think I'm a burglar?
I think you'll want the 50 pounds that I'll give you for it.
Get out of it. Go on. Off with your mate, Bobby. You make a lovely couple. A right pair of tots.
70 pounds?
I want 200 quid.
I haven't got that much.
Loser. Then you're not getting that too. You're all losers. Just using me.
Oh, this feels fucking awful. Not made any better by the fact the game is giving me no other recourse.
I'd like to bet you couldn't drink 3 pints back to back.
You pay, I'll prove I can.
Okay, go.
There you are.
I somehow suspected that wouldn't be a problem for you.
Yes, he did. He has. Sorry for that. There was a small black void in my window.
Are you a burglar, Tom?
What bollocks? It's all lies. You don't get decent people stealing.
Exactly. Then you also don't need a lock-picking tool then, do you, Tom?
Peace off, you wanker! Get out! Give me some peace! Off you go! And take that idiot with you too!
I'm only going once you've given me that tool. Here, 50 pounds, and I'll bring it back to you.
It's not my fault, you know. It's Bobby. If he wasn't like he is, things would be better. They all left me on my own. They only left me that animal. How could a decent person get on like that, with such a millstone around their neck?
The tool, Tom?
Fuck you, Tom.
Not my fault.
I'll take him home.
I'm really sorry, Bobby.
It's okay, Darren.
It's really not. Why does he sound like Joey
I
Wheeler?
feel like the world's biggest asshole.
Probably because you are, Darren. But also, Darren's from, like, fucking Boston. So that's why he sounds like Joey Wheeler. Sassafrasa. Darren, you better appreciate everything we're going through.
I've got to bend the wire so that the individual lock-in pins are arranged in a line. After that, the lock should then open.
I don't get it. It's not... It's not letting me do anything else. What am I supposed to do? Like... Go Oblivion, like, click on the wire. Oh! Oh! I see. Ah. Shit. Oh, I see. So that's perfect. This needs to go up. Oh, so that sucks. Hey, Higa, welcome in. Let's see, I can try to find a nah. I see what I gotta do now. This is like damn near the middle of it. Needs to be a little lower. Yeah, so that needs to come up like halfway. Oh shit, I wasn't even looking at this one. So it needs to come up like almost as high. Okay. Little... Haha! I did
That's
it!
The lock's open.
The hint guy said it's supposed to be pretty easy, but I struggled.
That's it. A letter addressed to Angelina Morgan. Oh, you'd better be worth it.
Yeah, yoink.
I bet I could also open the other lockboxes. But I've got what I want, and I'm not a hotel thief. At least, not a full-time one.
Sorry, Dad sneeze. That was very satisfying. So let's go into Angelina's room to read this. You know, get a little bit of privacy.
A sealed letter. Angelina's name's on it. It was posted yesterday. Locally around here. I ought to read it. It could get me somewhere. Let's see. If anyone's reading this, then something's gone wrong.
My name is Angelina Morgan, and I'm gathering information about Black Mirror Castle, the Gordon family, and a secret society. I feel under threat and am being followed by a man called Reginald Boris. Please contact the police and Darren Michaels in Biddeford, Maine, USA for further information. I've heard scratching noises coming from beneath my room. I'm scared. I have discovered a space under the floor and was able to decipher the code. The solution was known by two storytelling brothers from Germany, GFT 62 17 1 25. I'm going to throw in this letter and ask Murray for another room. Darren, if you're reading this letter, I've really tried, so I'd like to thank you here for your help. I love you.
Well, that's gonna set our boy ablaze, isn't it?
No. I would break down if anything happened to her. Noises under her room. Reginald Boris creeping about the hotel. Two storytelling brothers.
Time to go to the bookshelf, because we know what that means. Also, Murray really was basically gonna let a woman die. Not that he could have ever known, but like, she's missing, all that's left behind is a note that was addressed to her, like... Dude's literally sitting on the next mystery he could have capitalized on, and he would have been front and center as the guy who dropped the ball.
2 storytelling brothers from Germany. And here's a book. Grimm's Fairy Tales, that's gotta be it. There are 15 selected fairy tales in the contents. The Frog King or Iron Henry. Huh. GFT 12, Rapunzel. And so on up to GFT 187.
Okay.
That's exactly what's in Angelina's letter. GFT and then a few numbers. I'll take the contents page with me.
You son of a bitch! Why would you... I know it's just a table of contents,
Shame
but
about the book. But nobody would have read it in the next 100 years anyway.
Oh, bullshit. See, Murray made a murder museum about a 12-year-old boy's death while the boy's older sister's right next door. Murray's morals couldn't be shittier even if he ate 20 pounds of Taco Bell. Right? And still, he draws the line at bribery and mail fraud now. Because, like, don't get me wrong, I do understand that what Darren committed is still technically mail fraud. But really, that's where he draws the line. Like, my guy, your reputation's already in the shitter. You may as well.
Angelina sent the letter to us, and if nothing happened to her, then she could have simply thrown the letter in the trash. If only that'd been the case. Let's see. If anyone's reading this, then something's gone wrong.
Let me grab my
name is
notebook.
Angelina, and I'm gathering information
I
about
feel like
Black Mirror
fucking
Castle,
Steve
the
from
Gordon family,
Blue's
and a secret
Clues.
society. I feel under threat and am being followed by a man called Reginald Boris.
See.
Please contact the police and Darren Michaels in
62,
Biddeford, Maine, USA for further information.
17, 1,
I've heard scratching noises
25.
coming from beneath my room. I'm scared.
Theory is that he just really hates Darren and wants to make Darren's life harder. I can see it. He made Samuel's life harder.
That's the contents from the book.
So 62 is the queen bee. 17 is the white snake. 1 is rogue. And 25 is 7 ravens. Let's see, I am so sorry to spoil this. Chum Bucket lives in Black Mirror 2. It's okay. Black Mirror 3 confirms my theory. Oh no.
Let's see.
Okay. So there's the bee. Got the snake. Got the froge. And then the raven. But that's 25. 25 is the raven shit. Let's see, 1 is the froge. And then 17 is the snake. Wait.
That's it. I heard a quiet click.
I don't know if that was accurate, but you know what? Fuck it. It's shit. It's my hole! It was made for me! Fuck it, we going in.
Ugh, a disgusting stench. That's gotta be the sewers. Or a hole that's being used as a sewer.
Down we go!
It's pitch black. I can't tell how deep it is, but I think I have to go down there. Angelina's being held prisoner there somewhere. I know it.
Well. Oh. We need a light, don't we?
You can't be serious.
He's fast asleep, like a baby.
Hey, my man.
Wake up.
How? What?
Nah, it's about time.
What can I do for you?
We want another room.
The whole corridor stinks of sewage.
Of course.
Oh. Whoops.
Huh. Lights up in 3 different colors. Oh man. I hate to buy this thing, but I need the light, and I need it now.
Yeah, yoink.
An excellent choice, sir. A tribute to your good taste.
Fuck
Just
you,
shut
Murray. Okay.
2 typical 1.5 volt. A plastic thing about 8 inches.
Oh, there we go.
The batteries fit and I've got light. So, let's go down into the underground.
Mole people, look like moles, taste like people. Wait. I think I got that backwards. Oh damn, that thing's huge!
Really is the sewers. Pretty ancient for sure. More than 100 years old. I can see water, and there's some steps in the wall.
You should seriously shut the door.
Oh man, this is not an inviting place.
How paranormal is this game? Honestly, I'm not sure. Upwards. I'm curious.
There's an iron ladder on the wall. I ought to be somewhere under the car park or thereabouts. There's a metal cover at the top of the ladder. It's not gonna move an inch.
Yeah, it's definitely very grounded. That is one thing I do kind of like about this and the prior game, is that despite some of the more spooky elements to it, it has been very grounded. It's paranormal, but it's not as paranormal as Black Mirror 3, which has legit ghost stories in it. The paranormal stuff here I feel shows up in the late game stuff, but it's kind of... Is Darren just seeing things, or is this real ghost stuff? Yeah. Because, like, he is a Gordon.
Hey, there's a metal bar on the wall. I'm taking it with me. You just never know.
To the right. To the right, to the right, actually. We'll just save over, it's my hole. The timer for this has already gone off,
What was that?
I want to explore. I'll be honest with y'all, I did not like Black Mirror 3's ending due to how they do the paranormal stuff, but I loved everything about Black Mirror 3, and Quiz may love it, yeah, because I'm a big spooky bitch. Oh.
I've already just been here. I think I've gone around in a circle.
Interesting. These are some spoopy sewers, right? No, stop. Turn around. Perfect. Sorry, I needed something for the thumbnail. Oh.
Huh. Ah!
Rats!
I hate rats. No way I'm putting my hand in there.
Well, good thing we got a metal oh. Okay. Wooden beam.
Huh. A piece of timber about 1.5 feet long.
Interesting. Can I use that to dig in the hole? I cannot. Oh shit, the grate.
I don't exactly know what all these grates are for. Maybe they're here to stop all the big pieces of float sim. Or they're here to stop folks breaking into houses from the drains. I don't exactly know what all these
Okay. Go gadget metal bar.
Seems to be holding.
Just to make sure. X to down. Save. Sewer. Adventure.
A real dream. Angelina will be able to tell from 100 yards off that I'm coming to her rescue.
Alright, boy, shimmy.
If Angelina is here, then she's definitely got to be on this side of the grate.
Pipe.
A pipe which goes off downwards at an angle and hangs here. That's a piece of fabric. Could be from a blouse.
Wait, where
and
did...
It doesn't look like it's been hanging all that long. I hope it's not Angelina's. But whose else could it be? The pipe leads steeply downwards. I can't see where it ends. It's big enough to climb into. Now, is she down there? Angelina! Angelina!
Darren, you're leaning a little too close.
Nothing.
Look, he is a lovesick boy. And he don't know no better. So let's see, it's in the back left. So what's in the front right?
It stinks especially.
Oh. So is there nothing else?
It stinks.
Oh. So it just... It loops around so you have no choice but to end up here. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that there was nothing else.
I just hope that the pipe doesn't get any narrower down there, and that I can't find a way back outside.
Yeah, because we know Murray isn't reporting our asses missing.
Damn slippery, as though somebody had greased the pipe with... Ah! Ah! Oh! Damn. As if someone has put oil all over the pipe. Oh, the stupid soul key is cracked. I can't even see my hand in front of my face. I've still got the camera. The flash might help.
Oh god, not a flash puzzle again.
That's definitely no longer the sewer. But what's that here?
Oh right, this is a camera where we can't, like...
There's something like a metal door here. Some kind of handle. But the door won't open.
You know...
That's the pipe that I slid down.
Yeah. I would like to save. Dark. And that'll be where we'll leave off with Black Mirror for right now, since it is past time for the next game.